Good morning. I'm at another stop on my commute route. The great thing about being in Copenhagen is there's so many different paths to wherever destination you want to get to. So the park I'm in is actually near, there's a, I don't know if you can see back there. No, possible. But back there, there's a football stadium. And there's a park all around this football stadium. And so sometimes it's nice to take this route because there's not a lot of traffic. Um, and it takes a bit longer to get to school, but it's not so bad. And sticking in a little break in that commute route, it doesn't get me late to work. I still get to work very early. Um, and what I do is I have biking clothing, so then I have to get to work, change over to work clothing. Still have enough time to do that, and sometimes stick a little break like I'm doing right now. So the stadium has a park all around it, and lots of soccer fields, or if you're not American, football fields everywhere. Um, so you can see the true passion of what type of sports is really important to the Danish public. I wanted to. Yesterday we had the Apple special event. Just wanted to share some thoughts of what I thought was good, and I guess maybe possible rants. Um, I think it's good that the Apple Watch is now waterproof, that it has an integrated GPS. I can see this watch. This watch actually still doesn't work for me because this is the watch that works for me. Because I put the battery in, it will last for a few years. So until Apple develops a technology that the battery is self-charged by just the movement of our hands, I don't think I'll be getting an Apple Watch anytime soon. For me, a watch has to stay on my hand all the time. If I have to go through the process of taking it off and on, I'm going to lose it. No doubt. I'm going to lose it. Even the Fitbit is a bit better for me because at least it lasts for 7 days, but it's still not to the point where the battery should last. Go for a year, or go for longer if you can integrate rechargeable systems into it. And it's very possible to do it. You look at the old Swiss watches where they had a mechanical spring system, and you could integrate that with a little micro generator to recharge the batteries. It's very possible. I just don't think that people are willing to do that. So I see the Apple Watch very good for runners. I look at it's great for my spouse because her technique of using a watch is to wear it and then take it off, wear it and take it off. So if that's your style, then the Apple Watch is great for you, and so is the Fitbit. The iPhone, that looks great. The only thing I'm sad about is I've got a iPhone 6s, so I typically buy my phones every 2 years. So I just have to sit back, not worry about it. But I do like the fact that they've put the haptic touch into the home button. I like that it's much more water resistant. I'm not bothered by them getting rid of the analog port. Apple does this all the time, and if you've been an Apple user for a long time, you've got used to seeing legacy technology disappear. So when the iMac first came out, no floppy drive, no old connections. You had to work with a CD drive and USB only, and that was a difficult move for a lot of people. In the old days, you had the Apple II computer, and they went to the Mac. And when they went to the Mac, they got rid of the old legacy computers. That was a difficult move. So it's in Apple's DNA to get rid of the old and move on to the new. So for me, this is a total logical sense. Where my complaint is that their Mac product line is getting so big that they're not able to offer enough upgrades in a quicker time frequency. So all the computers they have on their Mac line is way old. They need to upgrade that. I can see that the commuting traffic is starting to get a bit more busier. When I say busier, it means that maybe there's 1 or 2 bikes every 10 seconds instead of 20. So that's enough ranting, enough talking. I need to head on to my commute to school.